Hi everyone, it's Plastic EP here from Melbourne, Australia. Yep, it's very early here in the morning. It's about 7 a.m., but who cares? I got a very special guest here, Sandi Borowsky. How are you, Sandi, coming in from New York, New York?
I'm fine, thanks. How you doing? Sorry, I woke you up early.
No, I'm all right. Just call me Plastic and we'll be
Okay,
fine.
plastic. All
Now,
right, it works for me.
great. Tell me about your two fantastic books and how long it took to write.
Well, they started out. The first one I did, The Trip of the Lifetime, which is this one right here.
Show us, yeah. Lift it up a
Yep.
bit higher.
I beg your
Lift the book
pardon.
up. Lift the book up a little bit higher so we can see it.
Oh,
Bring it
going
in
the
the
wrong way.
frame. Up, 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 up. Ah, that's it. Now we can see it. Trip of a lifetime. Beautiful. Tell me about
Right.
that.
This one, because I have a big Beetle page, I always was telling everybody about all my adventures. And people were like, you have to write a book, you have to write a book. I'm like, I don't want to. And then I had surgery, didn't have anything else to do. So I sat down and I wrote the book.
Let's see the second book for a minute.
Okay.
I love the cover.
Hang
Let's
on.
have a look. Just bring it up a bit. Move it across. Move it across. Up a bit. Exploring Fab Four landmarks, and that's Liverpool and London. Is that right?
Liverpool and London, right. We even go into Buckingham Palace at one point.
All right, let's start with the book that you just showed us last. I want to know about London and Liverpool. And I've got a couple of questions for you, so I'll let you talk.
Okay. Well, this last book that just came out in 2018, what I wanted to spend the night in London right by the eye. That was my goal. I wanted to see the eye at night. I gotta go. No, we're going the wrong
Yeah,
way.
that's it. I'll need you to move in there. Beautiful.
I gotta stop moving. I wanted to see the eye at night. So I spent one night in London, and then I can't get. Then I turned around and I went to Liverpool. Spent one night with my friend Ian, and then the next day I was on the BBC interview with Frankie O'Connor for Radio Merseyside. And then after that, it was just totally insane. It was just like anything that could happen happened.
Well, I got
That
to
was.
tell you, I got Charles Rosenay right on the line, and he says, love Sandi's writing. Say
Oh, I
hello.
love Charles.
Sandi, I just need you to move in a little bit more one side because I'm getting half your head.
I know.
Now, got you right there. Stay there. All right, let's continue.
Me stay someplace? You got to be kidding.
All right, you love moving around. Okay, now tell me about London. I want to know what happened with the EMI building where this famous staircase is. They took that away, didn't they? You know where they're on
Yeah.
the balcony for the police?
Yep.
They took that away, didn't they?
Yeah, what they've done is just crazy. I mean, even Brian's house, I mean, if for some unknown reason, I always seem to find it, even though I don't go looking for it. It's like I'm a magnet. I'm just drawn right to it. But that they haven't changed, but everything else is not the same anymore. Everything has changed, and it just doesn't feel right. Well, Charles knows too, because I mean, he does his tours every year. Well, not except for this year. But everything is just so changed. It's sad. It's just sad.
So tell me now more about London and about Liverpool. Let's get into some of the book now, so people that don't know can learn a bit about it before they go out and buy it.
Okay, well, I absolutely love the Casbah. I'm sorry, I know most people go to the Cavern. I'm a Casbah girl. And I'm always fortunate enough to have, or unfortunate, depending upon if you want to have Rogue wants to take this. I always end up with Rogue for my tour guide through the thing, and it's just an amazing building. Just to see everything and the history of that building, it blows me away to know that you're actually there, and it's real. It's not like the cavern where they had to rebuild it. It's just the original one, and it's just lovely.
Wow. And I said, Charles does tours all the time, www.liverpooltours.com, London and Liverpool, summer 2021. So we may as well tell everyone about that. Plus, also, Sandi, he's got a very big event happening on John Lennon's birthday,
Yes, he
October the
does.
9th. Do you know about that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, that's going to be huge out there.
Mm-hmm.
Out there in someplace out there in Connecticut.
Connecticut.
I can never get it
Charles
right.
is in Connecticut. He's like I don't know, 2 hours, I think, away from me. I really don't know how many hours he's not that far from me. But it's funny, I never met Charles until one time I was in Liverpool and I literally ran into him. And it was just like, this is crazy. You're 2 hours away from me and I run into you in Liverpool.
How's that work?
Hey, whatever works. It
Now,
was
when you
fun.
go to Liverpool, I'm just saying, what's your you said the Casbah's your favourite place.
Yeah.
What about near the dock there? Do you like that place near the dock?
Oh,
They got a
the
Beetle place.
yeah. I do, but I don't. It's very commercial. I think, in my opinion, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I think, in my opinion, it's very commercial.
Yeah, that's okay.
So, if you want to buy a trinket or something, I'm not going to, because I mean, I did. I'm not going to lie. I bought a Beetle satchel, but it's very commercial. And they have nothing there I haven't seen before. And then when I was there, I was annoyed because they have Paul as Sir Paul McCartney and Ringo was Ringo Starr. And Ringo's my guy. So I went to them and I went, excuse me, he needs a sir in front of his name. So they were supposed to fix it. Whether they did or didn't, I don't know.
But at least you told them, isn't that great?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Coming from America, telling them is great, I must admit.
Oh, he is. He is. I'm not gonna say no.
But those new statues they got there, that's really great too. The 4 new statues of the Beatles. They got 4 statues.
Oh, yes. Yeah. And do you know the story behind each one of the statues?
No, tell me. They're a little bit larger than life size. I know that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm 5'6" and I was lost. Paul has got Linda's camera over his shoulder. George is, if you look, you have to go in the back of George. And if you look at his belt, it's all in Hindu. John's got his hand out, like this. And in his hand are acorns. And Ringo, you have to get on the ground and put your cell phone underneath his foot. And on his boots got the number 8 because Dingle is Liverpool 8.
Gee, I never knew that. How did you learn those facts?
I've been around a while.
Did you ask around or did you research that information?
I think I picked up bits and pieces as I went, and then when I got there, because I kept saying it underneath Ringo's shoe, and I'm like, what? So like I ran into somebody, I don't even know who the person was, some girl, and I said to her, can you do me a favor and just go down there? And yeah, there it was. I got a picture of it.
They don't have number 9 on John somewhere.
I don't remember.
Number 9.
Yeah, but yeah, Revolution 9. I don't remember seeing not wrote Charles.
No, they haven't got number 9. They should put number 9. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's like, I don't remember. Yeah, they should, but I don't think they're going to touch them. Well, they got the new one going in now over
John,
in Penny Lane and Plot. Yeah.
John's in gold.
I beg your pardon?
Is that the new one where John's in gold?
Yes. Yes.
Like in the copper?
Yep, that's gone all over to Plot, Penny Lane Development Trust. Julie's getting it, so it can't be in a better place. She's going to put it right next to the Yellow Submarine.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
I know.
When do you think you go back to Liverpool? You want to go back?
Oh, yeah. Well, I wanted to go back. I was planning on going back this summer, but, the virus and, yeah, I wouldn't leave. I wouldn't go anyplace right now. So I'm hoping for next year is the goal. This year has just been shot. Even Ringo had to cancel the tour. Paul canceled and everybody canceled everything.
Tell me now about your other book. What the main difference is between the two of them?
The new one is more in depth than the old one. And all pictures in both books are by me. I think I had it. No, I don't think I took anybody's books. They're all mine. So, because I remember with the publisher going, copyrights for the pictures. And I'm like, well, if you want to get technical, my Canon owns them because that's the camera I have. So they own them, and I don't think it's going to care. So there's just no copyright issues.
I know that's a lot of problems, isn't it? All these
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah, but since they were my pictures, that's all we used in the book. We didn't use anybody else's. So
Anyway, getting back to this event now, my mind is cleared. I just want to say about this big event because it's nearly John Lennon's birthday anyway. It's called Remember Lennon, Imagine 80, Friday, October the 9th, 2020 this year. It's the Norwalk Concert Hall, 125 East
great.
Norwalk, Connecticut. Go to the website, check it out. And believe me, it's going to be a big event. And he would have turned 80. And for Beatles fans and people that are into music, it's a very special theatrical concert event. Remember Lennon, Imagine 80. Showtime is 7 p.m. And I think he's actually going to go virtual on it. I think it's going to be on the net. I think you can buy tickets. So that's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Sandi, I want to ask you, in total, how long did you spend writing the 2 books?
All together, probably about 2.5 years. Because
Isn't that a labor of love?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because what I was doing is, as I was doing, like, I don't know, like we went someplace, pick someplace, and I would come home at night and I would write it down, and like I had a little diary, which I still have upstairs, and I just would write it all down in this diary, and then I just took it from that, and then I made the books. So
Smart idea, while it's fresh in your mind.
Yeah, I mean, in the one book, I even stated I walked 300 miles. I think it was the last one, 300 miles in the 1 month I was in Liverpool. That's a lot of miles.
That's crazy, and that's good. That's great exercise. I wish I could walk that far. Here in Melbourne, we're in lockdown. I can't even walk out my backyard.
Well, that's why I'm not going anyplace this year.
That's great. Now, I need to ask you where they can actually buy the books. Tell them all the links, and if they want it signed by you, how they can do it.
Okay, well, you can get it from barnesandnoble.com, amazon.com, the Fest for Beatle fans. The Fest for Beatle fans actually has signed copies. Or you can order it directly from me, and I will sign it and make it personalized for you. And if you buy it from me, I give you a little bit off. Beg your pardon?
Direct from you. Is there a website or link or email? How do they buy it?
On Facebook, there is actually a Facebook page for the new book. And with the proceeds, I've never yet kept any profits from the books. I always donate them to someplace. And one year we did Rwanda Aid because I was really into that. And now I'm really into the oceans. So everything this year is going to Ocean Cure. That's where all the proceeds or all the profits are going. As long as I cover my cost, the rest just goes to them. And they're very happy with the checks they get.
That's great. Now, the link to that one, direct to you from Facebook, what are they looking for?
They're looking for a link that says Exploring Feb 4 Landmarks. And it's just the book's link. Or you can get it right from there. And then I think it's pinned where there's a PayPal link from there. And then you just click on that and you can order the book right from PayPal.
Did you like going to Paul and John's house in Liverpool?
Yes, it was more so John's. I didn't feel Paul in Paul's house, but in John's house, yeah, I definitely felt him. And then going to the cemetery this last time over and stopping at Julia's grave and, Freddie Dykes and everything. It was crazy. I mean, I never thought I'd actually be there. And my girlfriend found it by accident. She was visiting her grandmother and she turned around and she went, "Oh my God, that's look who that is." So don't ask me where it is. I could never tell you in a million years. Don't know where I was.
Now in London, you went to Abbey Road, yeah?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've crossed that a few times, but I'm always alone, so there's never pictures. So unless somebody happens to catch it off the webcam, you're never going to see me crossing Abbey Road.
And did you go outside Paul's house in Cavendish Avenue?
I went to Paul's house quite a few times. I actually, last time I was over, it was garbage day. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. And there was a hole in the garbage bag. So there was a leaf sticking out. So I took two leaves from the garbage bag, and I have them.
He might have had a song in there.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't go rummaging through the garbage. I just, like I said, the two leaves were sticking out of the bag. I took the two leaves and
You could have found the next yesterday in that bag.
I could have. I could just see me getting on, the tube with Paul's garbage over my shoulder.
Gee, it's amazing, isn't it? What a world we live in. Fantastic. Now, Sandi, I want to thank you so much. And I want you to hold up the books again for us.
Okay.
So everyone can see them. Go out and buy them. They're great books. Look at that. Once we get it up there.
Where am I going?
Take it back a little bit. That's it. Move it across. I'll guide you. Move it across the other way. That's it. A little bit more. Now take it back a little bit. That's it. Right there. Move it across now. And move it.
Move
That's
where,
it. The tip of a lifetime. That's it.
Let's see, this one's better.
That's great. I like the design of that. Just take that back a bit. Exploring Fab Four landmarks. Look at that.
Now, do you recognize the cover?
Yeah, that's the cover when they were in 1964 on the Ed Sullivan Show. With all the arrows aiming at them.
Exactly.
I do know some things, you know.
Well, I would hope so. And then that's what I did. Both covers I designed. Trip of a Lifetime is their instruments with their favorite colors. And then because I love blue, the cover was royal blue. And then this one was supposed to be Fire Engine Red. And my son's colorblind. And when we got it, he told me it was pink. So I had to send it back to the printers so they could make it Fire Engine Red. Then when it got back, he said, "Oh, Mom, it is red." So.
Show me one of your favorite photos from one of the books. Let's have a look if you can find it.
Yeah, I know.
Take your time.
We don't have a lot of it.
See the photo's coming.
Yeah, it is.
Let's have a look.
I don't know. Can you see anything?
Yeah, I can see it if you hold it up a little bit more higher. Move it across. No, the other way. We'll be reading it soon. Keep going. Yeah, I see that. What's that, a park, is it?
That's the Serpentine Gallery in London. And then this is I know, they're not Beatle pictures, but I'm sorry. This is the one that this way.
That's the Big Ben, isn't it?
It's Big Ben framed in a bar. I actually had to find a bar. There was a special bar that I had to find. And I did. I found it. And let's see. Here's this one.
Yeah,
I have it right here. Yep. Super Llama Banana.
That's great. Now, speaking about bananas.
Uh-oh.
We won't play the song Hey Bananas, We Think You're Groovy for the moment, but I'll ask you, did you go to that bar where they filmed Help, where they're standing at the bar?
No, there are certain things I just didn't do because, you only have so much time, and I wasn't really feeling all that well. So sure. I try to do as much as I can. In fact, the last time over, they were back and forth whether or not they were going to admit me to the hospital. So it's always like that. And then everybody's like, "Oh my God, what are we going to do now?" Because she's that ill.
All right, Sandi, I just want to say, 2 fantastic books for everyone to go and buy. Please spend your money and buy it. Keep the economy going. And I'm sure everyone will appreciate it. Sandi, Thank you for coming out from New York. New York. From Plastic EP and
Sandi.
That's it. See you soon. Bye.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.